Facebook family, it's Maria here from Mac Consulting Ltd. I am the new exciting creator of the Moonstone Path, and I'm so excited to bring it out to you guys. It is May 2017, and I just wanted to say happy Mental Health Awareness Month. Mental Health Awareness Month has been celebrated in May since 1949, according to Wikipedia. So I want to challenge everybody, okay? So I want you guys to start posting, tagging videos, put pictures up. I don't care, whatever you do, however you want to express it, do it. I am really concerned that people are so scared to say they got something going on. You know, I mean, I have been dealing with all kinds of mental health stuff my whole life, really. And I really do believe that's what brought me to the field of social work. I love being a social worker. I love helping people. I love seeing that look on people's faces when they get that aha moment, like, oh my God, this makes sense. You know, I'm not crazy. And by the way, I do believe that people that don't think they're crazy, you know who you are. You know who you are. But when you think you're crazy and you think, oh my God, I'm going nuts, this just can't be right, I promise you, if you have enough wherewithal to say to yourself something's not right, then you are probably a lot more mentally healthy than you think you are. So kudos to you. I really believe in getting help. And you know what? You don't always have to come to somebody like me to get help. Help can be in the form of your friends, help can be in the form of a hobby, help can be in the form of a book, help can be in the form of a movie. To me, help is anything you do to go a little bit deeper, to try and figure out, hey, what's going on? You know, why is this happening to me? Or why is this pattern keep repeating in my life? Because I'll tell you what, people, I will be bringing some videos to you guys about all kinds of things, but one of them is the P's, the big P's. I have a big kind of thing with P's. Okay, what's your payoff? What is your pattern? What are the personalities in the mix? You know, how are all these things coming together to create your life? So I promise you, patterns. We all engage in patterns. Some people call them habits. I like to call them patterns, because what happens is that whether we realize it or not, whether we do it on purpose or not, we fall into these patterns. And addictions are patterns. Working out and doing healthy things, those are patterns. Those are all things we choose to do over and over again in a similar way, and they make up a lot of our lives. If you really think about it, you know, if you were to really stop and I asked you, okay, log for me what you do in a week, I promise you, if you were really being honest, you would have so many patterns. So, in celebration of Mental Health Awareness Month, I challenge you all to talk about your patterns. Let's talk about it. Let's start a discussion. You know, what are your patterns in relationships, in the way that you eat, in the way that you live, in the way that you think, the way that you deal with your problems? I often say, how you handle anything is how you handle everything. So if you're a worrier, if you fall apart, if you get real logical and you don't want to talk about it, and, you know, you sort of push things away, and, you know, you've got a reason for everything, or you have a, you're like, oh, it's no big deal, I'm fine, everything's fine. Oh, I love it. Who is it? Mel Brooks, I think. Is her name Mel Brooks? No, Mel Robbins, maybe. Sorry, I don't even remember. Her name's Mel. She's from Chicago. I love her. And I'm sorry, Mel. Don't hate me. I know this is going out live. I get it. But Mel always says, what does she say? I'm having an ADD moment. Oh, she calls it the F word, you know? She's like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. You're 40 pounds overweight and you're still fine. Your marriage is falling apart. You're still fine. Yeah, we're all fine. Well, guess what? Start being fine with admitting you're not fine. It's okay, people. It's okay to admit, you know what, today, I'm not so fine. Because every day is a new day. And if we all sit here and try to skip over the moments that we're not fine, guess what? Whiplash. Sooner or later, it's going to catch up with you. It catches up with all of us. It catches up with the best of us. It catches up with those of us who are trained to know better. It catches up with those of us who are not trained. It doesn't matter who you are. Mental health affects all of us, okay? And we really need to stop judging people. We really do. We need to stop judging people, and we need to start saying, okay, what can we do? What can we do? You know, ignoring the problem will not make it go away. I promise. I really do promise. And I tell you, the answer is not isolating yourself and cutting off all relationships and swearing off all people and saying, oh, I'm better off alone. I can do this by myself and I don't need anybody. I'm going to call bullshit. We all need somebody. We all need friendships. We all need relationships. We all need family. And we all need to learn to talk. Just talk it out, you know, get it out there. Some of us talk too much, but some of us don't talk enough. So hopefully, I'm sorry about the lighting in here, guys. It's like sunset's coming in, and it's a beautiful sunset, by the way. But ADD, mental health, see what I'm talking about? But you guys get what I'm saying. So I really do hope that we're going to start a real conversation here, month of May 2017. Let's talk about mental wellness, people. Let's start getting better. Let's start getting well. Let's start reconnecting. I mean, we've got all these ways to connect, and yet so many people are dealing with the toughest parts of their days and their lives alone. We don't need to be alone. We have each other here, whatever form it takes. So happy Mental Health Awareness Month, guys. And I'm so glad to be back. Thanks. Talk to you all soon. Ciao, ciao.